Lord of Flames here, and I haven't yet started this. I haven't started this trailer yet. I haven't started this. I want to get in the right time for my reaction. And welcome to another. Sorry I didn't do any request videos yet, folks, because knowing that I'm excited for these type of movies that I love since my childhood. And there's one. It's coming back. Is Saw, which is now called Spiral, which is another type of Saw movie, which could be a spin-off, reboot, or rather, sequel to Jigsaw, or a sequel to Saw 3D. Could it be? Let's find out, folks, because when I first saw this, I first thought it was a reboot or something, because it's a different name or something, but maybe not. But it still has the name Saw, which I still know it has the same right feeling, the right vibe for a Saw movie. So, let's see.
Get everybody out of here.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Ooh, a
Package just came in.
happy birthday!
Get everybody out of here.
Oh. Very smart detective, like Batman.
Play me.
I have Jigsaw feeling right there for your final objective.
Hello, Detective Banks. Do you know where your officers are?
What type of voice is that? It's a pig! Wait, what? A train trap? Train trap.
Jigsaw?
Wait, I thought the Jigsaw Killer was dead.
He is.
It is the connection with those Saw movies. It's not a reboot, but probably spiritual
How can I catch
reboot.
this guy?
I don't
if
know.
there's nobody on the force, I can trust.
You can't do this alone.
Whoever did this has another motive, something personal.
When was the last time you saw your father?
Oh, that's his dad, yo. Sup?
Jigsaw copycat.
This is gonna go sideways fast.
Then who is his copycat?
All available units.
Because I always feel like it could be a new Jigsaw person.
To get us out of the precinct.
Pig.
I need
Yep, a new
everyone
game.
on this case. He could be anywhere. He could be anyone. We're gonna tear this city apart.
I'm gonna let him spin like a spiral.
John Kramer.
Hello, Detective Banks. When was the last time you saw your father?
No, you bastard! You bastard! How could you do that to Samuel Jackson? First of all, that was a good trailer, and it surprised me when I just saw it. And my first thing, which is an actual sequel to Saw 3D, but which timeline is it taking place? What year? Because this Jigsaw movie says it's like taking place 10 years after John Kramer's death. So 10 years. And what about Saw Spiral? We didn't hear any of these characters say 10 years or 12, 13, or 8. If their timeline takes place before Jigsaw. Like, could it? It's like, somehow we just decided to forget about the Jigsaw movie, which we thought Jigsaw was supposed to be the actual sequel to Saw 3D, or not, or a prequel. Because when I first saw Jigsaw movie, I only saw the teaser before the release. I first thought it was going to be a prequel because it showed the word Jigsaw. Because thinking about the story of John Kramer, I mean, maybe there doesn't have to be a prequel for Jigsaw, because we saw those flashbacks already of what those happened, because he got a car crash, something happened for his medical care, going problems, because one of those doctors, I forgot his name, which he was the one who started this whole mess for having his medical care going wrong, which he was the one from Jigsaw So that's a different thing on how his medical care went wrong, but at some point in Jigsaw it reveals. So that's another thing, another flashback. So the Jigsaw is mostly just like another type of idea for showing a little bit few more flashbacks, but take place in present years and more flashback scenes to show more players getting killed. Which I don't know how that worked, or even the creation of the bear trap, because remember the time when Amanda got the bear trap, which she was probably the first player who got it, which it is, I think. But, like, could it? Because if you would look back to the flashbacks in those Saw movies before Jigsaw, if you could understand, or maybe I was wrong, who knows. But, now there's a copycat of Jigsaw, which I thought could be Hugo Hughes, I think that's his name, Officer Hughes, which people years ago before Jigsaw was the thing, people theorized in their own theories if there will ever be another or Saw movie. Think Hughes will probably survive. Well, when Jigsaw just announced, people thought Hughes somehow survived, or people who still like Adam's character, they think Adam lived, but no. Do you think Adam will become a Jigsaw like that? Come on. What do you think he'll be when he got released? He just go back to his apartment or do something random in his life. So, and we got this detective or police officer who is somehow being smart, like Batman all of a sudden, and, it's still in the Twisted Picture company, which is a good thing, but this Jigsaw copycat used a different type of puppet, which is not the Jigsaw clown or that we all know and love, but it's rather a pig instead. So, of course, because Saw 1 for all the Saw movies only shows these two things, which is the pig and the Jigsaw clown puppet thing. But now with only just a pig. So maybe because the Jigsaw clown only announced or connects with or only knows it for John Kramer or something. But speaking about John Kramer, knowing that this is the connection to the other Saw movies, there was this one simple scene in the second. That's John Kramer. Like, I don't know if the actor of John Kramer is going to come back or not, or they're just using old screenshots or photos from previous Saw movies for just this one simple scene as references or cameos, showing what's left of the characters. But right here above the photo of John Kramer, there's a Jigsaw puppet clown, I think. But yeah, I don't know was that right there, if there's another type of trap or familiar traps from the previous movies or not, or the traps we didn't know that didn't appear in Saw movie. Like, let's listen to the audios of this copycat of Jigsaw.
Hello, Detective Banks. When was the last time you saw your father?
So it sounds like almost to a female voice who deeper her voice. So yeah, this copycat is not really good of covering her voice if it is an actual female killer of Jigsaw or something who is this copycat. People theorize that it's Amanda, but no. Remember what happened to Amanda in Saw 3? She was shot right in the throat. Like, could anyone survive from that shot lately if they got shot in the throat? Could it? Maybe not. I don't know. Like, do they in real life? Because in movies, somehow they do, but no. In real life, I don't know. Maybe damage their vocals if they survive. Who knows? But, it could be another copycat. Or one of the characters in Jigsaw. I forgot her name, but she's the sister of this Jigsaw other killer, who's the one who just messed up the medical care for John Kramer, which she probably became the next Jigsaw copycat. I don't know, because couldn't it? Because I don't know. It could be true if, like, Oh, it's Billy Puppet. I forgot. But yeah, Amanda's dead. Mark Hoffman. Oh, it was Hoffman. Frick. Sorry, folks. Wasn't Hughes. It was Hoffman. But yeah, Hoffman still unknown if he's dead because Wiki always keeps showing their own ways. But what about director's choices? What do they confirm on who's dead or not? All right, if you could have an interview with them. But where's Lawrence Gordon if he's continuing his own plays after John's death? Because remember Saw 3D ending where we saw those two other Jigsaw workers, copycats, who were with Lawrence Gordon? And people thought those could be the survivors of the previous Saw movies, or maybe not. I don't know, like, couldn't it? We don't know who's this new Jigsaw copycat because it almost sounds like a female voice, who's deeper her voice. But the laugh for this pig, which I think is the actual sound of the laughing pig or something. That almost sounds like a female voice right there, okay? Like, couldn't this be a female Jigsaw killer now? Like, couldn't it? Like, comment down your own theories down below of what you theorized or something. And I'm still disappointed. If they're gonna kill Samuel Jackson's character in this movie, I'll be really, really pissed off. Don't you freaking dare do that to Samuel Jackson. Don't you freaking dare, because he done this a lot for every movie he's been. Of course, his character in the Deepwater movie did die from a freaking shark. A CGI shark! The strange thing for this horror trap that is shown, which is the train scenes, but let me look around these. I don't see anything if he could escape. I mean, he's wearing some random mask. If he had to some way to open something in the bag, but how? If he had to open his stomach, he has to cut up one of his organs to have a key and unlock it, and he escape and get to the side before the train got him. Because how did that work for the trap? It's a bench. His hands are mostly like tied up or cuffed. Like, is he actually, that his part of his body was being, or his shoes, or his foot is actually glued on the bench? Could it? But yeah, his hands are actually, are already off. Yeah, still yeah, his hands are off, but they're full with blood, so, it looks like he's actually looks like he actually did, in fact, try to get the mask off. But there's red light. But the mask is back on him. Probably before he took his hands off or something. And there's a train, but it's too late, knowing he ran out of time, which is game over for him. And yeah, he's kind of dead. And there's still more of those symbols, which are part of every single covers for the Saw movie. Probably those were from the cheeks of the Jigsaw Billy the Puppet. And there's this package, which is not just a random trap bomb or whatnot. There's no way for if Jigsaw or any Jigsaws would do something like that to trick people, give them a surprise attack. But I love how they do something like this, because Jigsaw didn't have the good right vibe feeling for the color corrections. Because in the other Jigsaw movies, they have those type of green lightings or dark, moody, grudgy lighting, or whatever you call it. Give it the ugly way, how, because it gives that good vibe feeling for the way how Saw is. And if something happened to his father, if something happened to his own past, like he's been throughout as well in the Saw series, which we didn't have him in the other Saw movie, so where he has been this whole time. If he was another officer who was actually from the police station, like Eric Matthew or Allison Carey or Rick or David. So what happened to him with Samuel Jackson's character, who like what happened to his own backstory of why he's in the apartment. Like, looks like he's been retired. So what happened to that idea? I mean, what happened to his own story? So I have nothing to look back to all this. Like, I first thought one of these scenes that shows like a door or something, which I thought it was the original bathroom room from the first Saw movie. Remember that movie, folks? That one bathroom scene? Let's hope, because knowing that we're not going to have any cameo appearance of the previous characters, probably they are. Probably some will make their cameo appearance, or maybe not. But I have a feeling that voice for the Jigsaw copycat could be a female character. Like, couldn't it? But that's all I got for this theory, folks. Or reaction. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Lord of Flames here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.